Hello and welcome to the studio. I'm Maggie Matuszak here with Oak Mountain Media. Today I have the opportunity to sit down with our favorite forensics teacher as well as our new history teacher. Together they are the new sponsors of Oak Mountain Masters. Ms. Blight, Ms. DiPiazza, thank you so much for coming.
Of course. Yep. We're excited.
So first off, I was wondering if you can give me a brief description of what Masters is.
Sure. Okay, I'll take that one. Well, Oak Mountain Masters is basically the ambassadors of Oak Mountain High School. And if you were to look up the root of the word ambassador, it literally comes from Latin roots meaning to serve. And that's really what we want to do. We want to both serve in the school building, teachers, organizations, at functions like tonight, open house, but also serve the community. So we're partnering with different organizations this year to serve Oak Mountain and the greater Birmingham area as well.
Awesome. So what made you both want to be a part of this organization?
Well, we actually both have experience with it, and Miss Watkins, who used to run the program, I kind of reached out to her in the spring to see if there was any way I could help her. And she wanted to kind of reboot it and bring it back to life, and so she welcomed my help, but then when she left, I was kind of left with it, and Miss Blight, who happens to be a good friend of mine, started working here. And with her experience with it, she decided that would be a great addition for her to do too.
Yeah, so when I was in high school, I did Hoover ambassadors at Hoover High School, and then when I first started teaching there, I was the assistant to their sponsor. So I was happy to be the assistant to the sponsor and do it together as a way to be involved now that I'm a new teacher here and not just sitting on the sidelines as a coach's wife.
Yes.
Now I get to be involved and then do something with my best friend that I love. So I'm excited about that.
Great. You can safely say we have two very experienced sponsors.
Yes. Me too.
So I know last year, this is both your first years for Masters, but last year because of COVID, most of the clubs couldn't do much, and like Masters. So what are you guys planning on doing to get it back and going, kick it in gear?
Yeah. I would say one of the biggest things is we're trying to let people know that we're here. So I think a lot of people don't know that Masters is something where like we need to know from the community, from the school, like what opportunities there are. So we're really trying to find those opportunities so our students who want to serve have them. Do you want to add anything?
I feel like you think that community service should be easy, but especially after COVID year and certain places where we might have served in the past are being a little bit more careful about who they let as outsiders come in. That has been difficult, but just trying to reach out to a lot of different organizations around us and just making ourselves available, just kind of harassing Mr. Gunn and other teachers who lead organizations to say, we will help you, please let us help you. That's our biggest thing, is just really, and taking ideas from the masters. I mean, they've had some wonderful ideas. One of our masters works at Brewster's, and she had the idea to donate their leftover ice cream cakes to the fire department, especially the North Shelby Fire Department let a lot of the seniors and other groups use their facilities to store their floats for homecoming. So giving back to those local groups any way that we can, even if it's not just serving for a few hours, even if it's just giving small little bits of gratitude for those organizations. We're just trying to do anything and everything that we can to serve.
Awesome. That's awesome, guys. And is there anything in particular you're looking forward to, or any goal you have?
Goal. I think we have 24 great kids who really have shown, like yourself, who just really want to find ways to do things. And so we want to make sure that they have opportunities not only to serve, but to get to know each other and to get back into like normal school life. So we're trying to find ways for them to interact together, to do socials, to do school events, and then also like getting to provide those opportunities to lead, because we're kind of reworking Masters a little bit. So there's like more standard ways of like, what are our leadership roles? Like, what can y'all do to bring it back to life? What can y'all do to let people know about it? So we're kind of just changing the formatting a little bit.
And we're definitely letting the students take the lead on that. I think we want your feedback. We see you guys, we value what was seen in you to be chosen to be a master, and we want it to be something. I know for me, it was one of my best memories from high school was to be an ambassador, and I had people in my wedding and at my wedding that were masters or were ambassadors with me, and so we want it to be that connection to both showcase your leadership skills, but also to make lasting friendships.
Absolutely.
So that social aspect of it is one of our big goals too. I think.
I've definitely made a lot of friends that I wouldn't have if I didn't join Masters.
You wouldn't normally interact with.
So that's awesome. A lot more people to say hi to in the hall, you know?
It is.
And lastly, is there anything you want people, or mainly underclassmen who can still join Masters, to know?
I think the biggest thing is we really see this as an elite group of students who have the necessary GPA and just conduct themselves in a manner of being the face of Oak Mountain High School. That's really what we are. We're ambassadors who serve, but we're also the face. And so if that's something that you're interested in doing, you should already be thinking about what kind of face are you putting out there. Are you putting out something that we would like to represent the school as a whole? And so that is the biggest thing, is that just because you want to be a master, we would love for you to apply, but it doesn't mean you'll make it, and already be making those choices as far as taking care of business in the classroom and being careful of what you put out there about yourself into the World Wide Web and other places, so that you will be a good representative for us. Key to note.
And we have changed it so it's just for juniors and seniors. So it's even more important because you have 2 years like building up to this, where you get to like, you already kind of get to make a face for who you are and how people see you. So make sure you're doing it in a way, again, that as we see you and the school would see you, like it's something we would want to promote to everybody else.
The goal. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for watching. And if you want to keep up with us, check out our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube channel, and new website, all at Oak MTN Media. And if anyone in the community has any need for help, be sure to contact either Miss Blight or Miss DiPiazza. I'm Maggie Matuszak. Thank you for watching.